Good morning. I hope you're doing well. This can be a challenging month for Christians. June is nationwide celebrated as Pride Month. And of course, Pride Month is a celebration of the LGBTQ, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and other sexual identities, a celebration of those varied identities, and often a celebration of the requisite agenda items that go with those identities. And there's a little bit of more than a little bit, there's a big challenge for the Christian church as it engages culture. In fact, some might say that that issue, the LGBTQ cultural issue, is at the forefront in what is sort of sifting the church in different ways, even now. And I think it's a really important subject. So I was actually asked, how should Christians respond to Pride Month, and what should they do? And so it got me thinking, and I thought, I'm going to take a few thoughts for the day, and next a couple of them here, and talk about at least 6 different things that I think we should think about. And I'll give a few today and a few tomorrow. Number 1, the first thing you've got to file away as a Christian is you need to be identified. And here's what I mean by that. Your identity is in Christ, and you must function and relate to everyone, LGBTQ persons included, from your identity in Christ. Your identity is not first and foremost a heterosexual. You may be heterosexual, and that's a part of your identity, but your identity first and foremost is as a Christian. And if you start with a different identity other than you're in Christ, then you're going to start on a foot of hostility rather than a rootedness in confident trust in the fact that the one who identifies you is the one who gave his life for you and gave his life for others, and who secures you no matter what the world says, and no matter where the world goes, and no matter the things that assail your own life. Secondly, you need to be humble. Pride in any form, and the celebration of pride in a particular lifestyle, needs to be responded to with humility. Not look at us, we're so humble. That's just a pride in your humility. But instead, a kind of genuine, authentic humility where we could say things like, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Imagine seeking to serve an LGBTQ plus neighbor that you have, rather than thinking about how you're going to initiate condemnation. Think in terms of humility first. That is the antithesis of pride. And then third, be prayerful. Any who don't embrace the gospel, one of the things that we learn, 2 Corinthians 4:4, is that the God of this age has blinded the minds of people. Now what that means is that only God is the one who opens eyes. And so that means that if people are spiritually blinded, our efforts of yelling, our efforts of getting upset and angry, our efforts, even our efforts of persuasion, are not ultimately going to be the thing that opens eyes, but rather it will be God. And so we need to pray. Pray for your LGBTQ neighbor. Pray that the Lord would minister to them. Pray that the Lord would draw them to himself. Pray that the Lord would show them that they could find their identity rooted in him. That's it for today, and I will give you 3 more thoughts tomorrow. May the Lord bless you.